Do you feel tired, even when you do nothing? Right now, maybe you are lying on your bed. Your body is still, but your brain is not. It keeps talking. It keeps asking questions. It keeps going and going and going. You think about today. You think about tomorrow. You think about things you said, things you did not say, things you should do, things you should be. And you ask yourself, why can't my brain stop? If this feels familiar, you are not alone. Many people in Gen Z feel this every day, at night, in the morning, even when they are resting. Your phone is quiet. The room is quiet. But inside your head, it is loud. You think too much. You worry too much. You plan too much. And slowly you feel tired. Not in your body, but in your mind. You may think, something is wrong with me. I am weak. I should be better. But listen to me carefully. There is nothing wrong with you. Your brain is not broken. Your brain is trying to protect you. It is trying to help you choose right. It is trying to help you not fail. It is trying to help you not fall behind. But sometimes it tries too hard. In this episode, we will talk about that. We will talk about why your brain never turns off, why overthinking is so common for Gen Z, and more importantly, we will talk about how your brain can feel safe again, how it can slow down, how it can rest. You don't need big words. You don't need to be perfect. You just need open ears and an open heart. Let's begin. Let's start with a simple idea. Overthinking means your brain does not stop. It keeps thinking. It keeps checking. It keeps asking, what if? What if I say the wrong thing? What if I choose the wrong path? What if I am too slow? What if I am not good enough? Overthinking is not deep thinking. It is not smart thinking. It is tired thinking. Many people think overthinking is a bad habit, but it is more than a habit. Overthinking is your brain trying to protect you. Long ago, the brain had one main job: keep you alive. It looked for danger. It remembered mistakes. It asked many questions. This was good in the past. But today, life is very different. Today, there is too much information, too many choices, too many voices telling you what to do. You open your phone. You see people your age. They travel. They study. They work. They succeed. Your brain starts to compare. Why not me? Am I late? Am I doing life wrong? This is where Gen Z feels it the most. Gen Z grew up with the internet, with social media, with a world that never sleeps. There is always something new to see, something new to learn, something new to worry about. So the brain stays on, even at night, even when the body is tired. You may read one message again and again. You may think about one small mistake all day. You may plan your future again and again, but never feel ready. This is overthinking. And here is something important. Overthinking feels useful. It feels safe. When you think a lot, you feel in control. You feel like you are preparing. But the truth is different. Too much thinking does not bring peace. It brings more noise. The brain gets tired, the heart gets heavy, the body feels slow. You want to move forward, but your mind pulls you back. So remember this. Overthinking does not mean you are weak. It does not mean you are lazy. It does not mean you are broken. It means your brain learned to work too hard. And when a brain works too hard for too long, it forgets how to rest. This is not your fault. This is the world you live in. Now that you understand what overthinking is, let's talk about what is hiding under it. Because overthinking is not just thinking, it is a feeling. Now let's go a little deeper. Overthinking is not only about the mind, it is also about the heart. Under overthinking, there is often one main feeling: fear. Fear means you feel scared inside. Not always big fear. Sometimes quiet fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of choosing wrong. Fear of being left behind. Many people in Gen Z feel this fear every day. The world moves very fast. People succeed very young. Social media shows only the best moments. Your brain sees this and asks, am I enough? Am I doing life right? Why am I not there yet? So the brain starts to think more. It thinks to protect you. It thinks to prepare you. It thinks to keep you safe. But here is the problem. Thinking feels safe. Action feels scary. When you think, nothing bad happens. You stay in your head. You stay in control. When you act, you can fail. You can be judged. You can feel pain. So many people choose thinking over action. Let me tell you a simple story. There is a young person. Maybe this person is like you. Every night they scroll on their phone. They see people studying abroad, starting businesses, living big lives. Their heart feels heavy. They think, I should be doing more. I should be better. I should start tomorrow. But tomorrow comes, and they think again, and again, and again. Days pass, weeks pass. They are not lazy. They are not stupid. They are afraid. Afraid to start. Afraid to fail. Afraid to see the truth. So the brain stays busy. Busy thinking. Busy planning. Busy worrying. And slowly confidence goes down. Confidence means believing, I can do this. When you don't act, you don't build confidence. So the brain thinks even more. This is the circle of overthinking. Think too much. Do too little. Feel smaller. Think even more. But listen carefully. Your brain is not your enemy. It learned this pattern to protect you. At some point in your life, thinking helped you avoid pain. So your brain remembers, and it repeats. The problem is not you. The problem is the job your brain is doing now. It is doing an old job in a new world. And that is why overthinking feels so strong today. Now that you understand the feeling under overthinking, let's talk about how to help your brain feel safe again. Not with force, not with pressure, but with kindness. Now let's talk about something important. You cannot fight overthinking with force. You cannot tell your brain, stop. It does not work. A tired brain does not need pressure. It needs safety. So, how do we help the brain feel safe again? We start small, very small. First, learn to name the thought. When a thought comes, you can say, this is just a thought. Not a fact, not the future, just a thought. For example, I will fail. I am not good enough. These are thoughts. They feel real, but they are not always true. When you name the thought, the brain relaxes a little because it feels seen. Second, choose small action over big thinking. Overthinking lives in the head. Calm lives in action, not big action, small action. One message, one page, one step. When you act, even a little, the brain learns something new. It learns, I can move, I can try, I am not stuck. And slowly thinking becomes quieter. Third, lower the bar. Many Gen Z minds want perfect timing, perfect plan, perfect self, but perfect creates fear. So tell yourself this, good enough is enough. You do not need the best choice. You need a choice. You do not need to be ready, you need to begin. Lowering the bar is not giving up. It is being kind. Fourth, Create quiet moments. Your brain works all day. It sees screens. It hears noise. It takes in stories. It needs rest. Quiet does not mean doing nothing forever. It means small moments of calm. No phone for a short time. Slow breathing. Sitting in silence. When the brain feels quiet, it remembers how to slow down. And finally, remember this. Slow is not weak. Slow is safe. You are not late. You are learning. Your brain is not broken. It is tired. And tired things do not need blame. They need care. When you give your brain care, it learns something very important. It learns that it does not need to stay awake all the time. And little by little, it begins to rest. Let's step back for a moment. Gen Z is not lazy. Gen Z is not weak. Gen Z is tired. Tired of thinking, tired of choosing, tired of trying to be enough in a world that never stops. Your brain did not choose this noise. It learned to survive in it. So if your mind feels busy all the time, it does not mean you are failing. It means you are human. Remember this. A busy brain is not a bad brain. It is a brain asking for care. You do not need to fix your life today. You do not need all the answers. You only need one small step, one kind choice, one moment of rest. Change does not come from pressure. It comes from safety. When your brain feels safe, it can slow down. When it slows down, you can hear yourself again. And when you hear yourself, you can move forward. Not fast, but true. So be patient with your mind. Be gentle with your heart. You are not behind. You are becoming. Thank you for listening. You are doing better than you think.